Hi, this is Lindy. I just wanted to show you how to create this little POW icon. Saw it a lot on Batman if you're old enough to remember that television program or have read the comics. I know they're still popular. You begin by creating a star. Incidentally, this tool, this open source tool, is called Inkscape, and it's an open source, freely available tool that you can download to create these graphics. You can click here on the Create Stars and Polygons button, and you want to just left click and drag to create your star. I'm going to go over and choose my arrows so I can get my star in the position I want it in. It has handles that you can use to make it larger and smaller, but I'm not at the moment crazy about the color. I want it to look more animated, and so I'm going to go up to the Object menu and choose Fill and Stroke. I kind of need to change my color, hex color here, and it will make a big difference. I'm going to take out the 87 there, and I'm going to put in FF, and you'll notice my star is now a solid yellow color. The stroke part of the menu talks about the line that borders the figure itself, but we're going to leave that the way it is. Now, in order to create this kind of multi-pointed kind of figure, we have to duplicate our star here. When you duplicate a figure in a graphics program, it actually lands right directly or almost directly on top of the image that you have on the screen. So I'm going to hit Control D on my keyboard, and that's going to duplicate that image. You can't see it now, but as I rotate the image on top, you can now see that duplicate star. Kind of cool. You'll notice now that you don't see the lines in this figure that you're seeing in this one. And that's achieved by uniting these two figures together. And so I'm going to hold down my Shift key, and I'm going to click on that outer point, and you'll notice I have a dotted line around the inner star. Then I'm going to go up to the Path menu, and I'm going to choose the Union command, and now they are all one figure. Kind of cool. I would like to sort of flatten it out just a bit, so I'm going to do that. And I think I would also like to rotate it a little bit to the side. And then I need to add my POW in the center, and I can go over to the left menu and just choose Create or Edit Text Objects, and I'm going to sync a text object. It's going to be horizontal initially. I'm going to go up top to the menu and choose a font that looks a little more POW-ish, and I'm going to make it as big as I can just to make it a little easier to handle. I'm going to make it POW. Click in my text box here and try that one more time with feeling. And there is my POW. I can then choose my arrow, and you'll see I've got those handlers on it like I had before, and I can stretch my POW out and make it even larger. Click one time on it, and I can rotate it to its side. But one thing I want to do is group it together with my image to make sure that if I move one, the other moves as well. And so you'll see I have my POW text with a dotted line, and then my image with a dotted line, and I'm going to go up to my Object menu and choose Group. And now, when I move one, the rest move. And so for your future comic illustrations, your future animations. This is how you create the POW.